punch it. Guys, you are identical.
We're not.
Yeah. All right. Banana, do you reckon you could put your hat? No, put your glasses back on. Could you put your hat backwards? Same fucking person. This is amazing. This is great.
I'll wear my hat backwards like I don't feel
That
comfortable
was-
that way.
Just amazing. Anyway, guys, welcome to the Team Kindred podcast. This is episode 4?
Boy,
It's episode 4, isn't it? Yeah.
Maui's had a haircut.
Maui's had a haircut. He's changed his accent. He's wearing a hat now. I can't remember if he was wearing a hat before, to be honest. But no, seriously, today we are with the one and only, the self-described Welsh wonder that is TopBanana. Woo!
Guys.
Top man,
Yo.
top banana.
Thanks for having me on, lads.
Welcome.
TopBanana, Beanan, TB, is
Tuberculosis.
probably our top listener, I'd say.
Mm.
Yeah, probably.
I've always got good things to say about the podcast. That's actually how it works. If you compliment the podcast, if you say good things about us in the podcast, you just get to be on it. We'll contact you. We'll find you. We'll find out where you live, and then we'll invite you on the podcast.
No,
Oh, I found
said
that.
before. Like I said before, I weren't fully into podcasts until I watched You Boys. And I started to get into it. Found it funny. I really enjoyed them.
It's great. Do you want to tell us something about yourself? Who you are?
I'm Top Banana. I've been gaming since I was a little kid. Started playing FPS games on the old Xbox 360. My father used to be a gamer back then, and what got me into him was the first time I ever played Rainbow Six Vegas.
Remember that game?
That is a banger of a game.
Yeah, it was.
I remember. Yeah.
And after that, then I had my own Xbox then, and I started playing COD 4.
Another banger.
And
Started
from
off with
then
some
on,
good games, yeah.
Oh yeah.
it's been COD mainly, and lately started playing other games, a variety of games.
When you played Rainbow Six, did you play co-op with your dad?
Because I was like under 18, I
Mm.
didn't really use the headphones.
Yeah.
I was just holding the controller while he was talking to his mates back then. But it was the
Okay, yeah.
It's a cat.
co-op, like it's like Search and Destroy and Team Deathmatch and all that. And I can't really remember it that much, other than I really enjoyed the game.
I remember I used to. Sorry, Rover's just been distracted. His eyes are just lasered in on the cat that's
There's
on
a
your
cat
sofa
behind
behind you. Rover's just mesmerized, just like there's a cat.
Oh,
Doesn't give a fuck about what Beanan's saying.
Oh no, I was listening. I was just watching the cat as well. Like, there's a cat.
Oh, she just goes around meowing non-stop when she's in, when she's out.
I remember I used to play a lot of co-op on that game with my brother, like against like hard, difficult, like Rainbow Six Vegas, the first one, and I think a bit of the second one.
Yeah.
But that game's a banger.
Did they do a sequel, Rainbow Six Vegas 2?
Yeah.
I mean,
they
it's
did.
part of there was a sequel. It's part of the Tom Clancy stuff. So they brought that out, and then that just kind of kickstarted what we know today, which is Rainbow Six Siege, which is huge. Because I never saw that as being a game that would like take off, especially in the competitive scene. It really surprised me when I saw like it was doing crazy well.
It was a hugely popular game back then, wasn't it? Very, very popular game. Imagine if like streamers now had games like that, like the Vegas. I reckon how much popular Vegas would be.
That's a good point. I mean,
if it came out now.
Well, that's the thing. All they'd have to do is just like Battlefield kind of did. Oh, sorry, I almost turned my PC off with my foot. Battlefield kind of did that with Hardline, I want to say. Did you guys play Battlefield Hardline?
Played it for like 5 minutes, mate, and I hated it.
Really, I just knew there was a PC like Easter egg where on one of the maps you could get your boys and sit on a sofa that was like outside, and then you just drive around. Yeah, drive around on the sofa. So I've eaten. Because I had to get ready before this podcast. I've just eaten everything in the world, and I'm
Cucumbers.
feeling really gassy. So I'm really sorry if I burp into the microphone.
I'm guessing cucumbers. That's what I'm guessing.
Oh,
It's a
my
fucking
God,
just a
that's
fucking
the first.
tray. A fucking tray of cucumbers is.
You know, throughout my life, all right,
Chomping down the mic.
it's no hidden fact that I enjoy a good cucumber here and there. No, it's not a euphemism. I just like eating cucumbers. They're very good for you. I'm sure we've talked about this have we talked about this in a previous podcast?
I think we did. I think we covered how good cucumbers are.
I'm telling you, man. There's like nothing bad about cucumbers. They're so good for you, and they're so easy to eat. If you feel like maybe you're snacking on chocolate and stuff too much, just replace it with like cucumber and carrots and whatnot.
Eating a cucumber makes me gip. It makes me like it goes. I go like.
Really?
I hate the taste of cucumber. I hate the feel of it as well.
I fucking love it, man. Love that shit.
I've been
Slam
falling
that
from it
shit.
lately. I've been falling to it lately myself.
Yeah, actually,
As you can tell by the messages.
Oh yeah. You want to
But I
explain
don't-
how it happened?
Well, we was right in the middle of a PUBG game,
Mm-hmm.
and we just finished taking down a team. We'd all asking each other, "Are we good? Are we good? Are we good?" And then all you can hear down the mic is a massive chomp and then crunch. And then you just get Owen, "Oh, don't mind me, I'm just chomping on a cucumber." And it's just been non-stop ever since.
Well, I felt like I was eating a bit too much, snacky food, so I thought just introduce to the boys to my cucumber habits. But
be
slowly
fair.
over time, I like introduce people, not introduce them to it, but like they'll see me just sat there eating a cucumber, and then I'll have to explain myself.
Just imagine how
I have to
weird
sit
that
there
is.
and explain myself, like what, you know.
It'll come to
Alright,
a
man.
point though, Owen won't have to say nothing when he joins a party. He'll just chomp on a cucumber, and it's like, yeah, Owen's in. You know what I mean?
There's Owen.
I don't even speak it. I just do the biggest exaggerated like bite of a cucumber that I can,
That sounds bigger
and
than
then
a
they
bite.
know I'm here.
Yeah, the other day he was eating some. I can't remember what. I don't think it was a cucumber. He was eating
Oh,
something.
it was an apple.
That was it.
I was thinking
The
an
crunchy apple. And it was all I could. I was like, what the
It's
fuck is this
because
guy doing?
I just forget. I'm not like. I feel like those are somewhat forgivable because I did forget that I had a mic on, which is stupid. I know, but like I forgot that my mic is right here, and it's a really good mic. But what I hate more is crisps. I feel like if somebody's eating crisps down the mic,
Oh,
that's unforgivable. Man.
mate. My dad. Have you been in a fight with my dad sometimes when he's eating?
Yeah, but when your dad does
Oh.
it, it's like it's pure oblivion. Like everything he does is just pure obliviousness. You know, just everything he does.
Oh, man.
So it's just really funny.
I gave him a sweet earlier. I gave him one sweet. I had where are they? I have these. I sometimes get these from Wilkinson's, like a big tub of sweets. I was
Yeah.
like, here's a sweet, right? I'm eating some. My mouth's closed. It's all nice and ruined. One sweet. It took one sweet. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? Like, why do you have to eat a sweet? Like, you're gagging on something. Like, what is going on?
Oh my god, I love it. I love playing games with your dad, man. He's like,
He's
just out
hilarious.
of interest, how long has your dad been playing games?
Since when I was a kid, when I was a little kid. He's gamed
How
for a
how
long
old is
time.
your dad?
50 something. One of the
Dad
numbers.
gamers are the best gamers
Yeah.
because they really just are in it for the fun, especially your dad.
He played a game of PUBG earlier.
Yeah.
It was in the party weeks. I was playing FIFA, and he goes, "Oh, I see someone. I go kill him." So I don't know. And by the time he'd actually followed him, the guy turned around and blasted him down.
It's just his reaction. He's so surprised in every single scenario.
He goes, two hits.
He's incredibly surprised. He gets killed, incredibly surprised.
It's like I've only ever played, with your dad on PUBG games, like, and he seems to like second guess himself a lot,
Yes, yeah. 100%.
and he's so laid back. it he just don't care what happens in the game, which is so funny to me.
We'll be in a fight. Me and you could be in a fight. It'll be close. But as long as he'll be looting. He'll be just in a building going, oh, what's this? Oh, it's an extended map. We'll have that. Well, like, we need help. We need help. It's like, no, bullets. Yeah, I've got some bullets.
It's just really, he's playing PUBG how PUBG should be played.
I'll let them
That's
guys
what he's
die.
doing.
So that's where he gets it from, man, is it?
Yeah,
That's where you get it from, Rover, is it? When your boys are shooting and you have a little look.
Oh no,
No.
man! I'm always
I
protecting.
think. Can anybody relate when you're playing
With your dick.
some kind of game? Probably usually a battle royale game. I think it's better when it's a battle royale game. And you have your team, and there's obviously a player on your team that's not very good, or they're a very chill player, and you're just hanging out. You know, you're with like a sweaty squad, like us, for example, and then you've got your dad. Do you ever like the aspect of having a member of your team that's like the VIP? Like,
well, I don't
you
use him
have
as a
to
VIP.
support and encourage. Like, you obviously you have to stay alive, do everything you normally do, but support and encourage that. I don't want to say bad player, but that low level player that's on your team, because
Well,
I really enjoy it. I think it's really fun.
I don't see him as a VIP. I see him as bullet man. Like you the bait. You go.
That's the best part, because as a good player,
of the team.
a great player is somebody who can take a low level player and use them, you know, help them improve, but also use them to their advantage. So it's just like, yeah, just lay down some shots there, stay there, don't worry about it, and then you go off, do your thing, flank, kill 8,000 people as you go around.
Yeah, it's how I killed Gargoyle. It's how I killed Finger. It's like, you run that way, just run straight around, straight line, run. And he did it, and the guy chased him. I was like, yeah, it's in the back.
Yeah, you killed Gargoyle. You sacrificed your own father so you could shoot Gargoyle in the back.
How I did it. So I did.
That's
Like,
incredible.
Like PUBG now, like talking about Gargod. I went into a game before he started playing it a lot. And he was in, I seen his name come up on the kill feed. I left the game straight away.
Really?
I did.
Already lost. Fuck it.
I just knew right then I got no chance of winning.
I think it's. I mean, me and Rover, we've grinded out some PUBG a fair amount in the past. And there have been times where we've been in a game with Gargod, and it's like,
I've chased him. Like I've gone right. He's in the game.
yeah, it's kind of like it's the opposite spectrum of VIP. It's like, it's just like, hey, there's like a fucking god creature in the one of the players can't be defeated. You gotta try and kill him. But I don't know. It's that little exciting thing, seeing like a big streamer or like a professional. I suppose you could say a professional FPS player.
Mm.
I mean, like, okay, we got to play the game like normal, but we also got to try and kill it. If we see him, you know, you're checking the feed like crazy and hoping that maybe you get to him first.
It's like
Good fun.
when I
And
see
if
people
you're a
like
stream
that,
sniper, you're a little bitch.
yeah. It's like if I see people like that in a game and it's like he's faster than me, he's got better awareness than me, he's just better than me.
Just freeze it.
In all aspects of the game.
You know
I'm
what
just
you need
gonna
to do?
leave.
You need
Just
you
free
need to
me.
get you need to get Rover's dad in the game. That's what you need.
Yeah.
Use Rover's dad as bait. Doesn't matter. Be the fastest player in the world.
See him in the distance now.
A good
Go over there.
A good player's only weakness in pub games is their overconfidence, and that's where Rover's dad comes in.
He does want to play later as well. I said I might be playing PUBG later. I'll play with you. I think that's why he had that training game. He had that training game.
Let's talk about new games. What have you guys been playing recently?
When you say new game, can I say DLC to Genshin, because it's kind of new-ish?
Yes, please enlighten us as to what the DLC contains.
Oh,
I think you already have as well.
Oh, this is new. This is new.
This is further DLC. This is more DLC.
This is even more new stuff. Yeah.
Oh, please tell us.
A new character.
All 2 people who listen and know what Genshin is or actually play Genshin are just like, fuck yeah,
I've never
the
played it.
DLC.
I've seen the name, but I've never played it. I've never looked at the game
It's
at all.
like how would you describe? Okay, how would you describe Genshin to somebody who
like
didn't know anything about it?
Yeah, it's an anime art style looking RPG gacha game. You can collect characters You have to spend either real money or the gems that you have to grind your ass out for to then do a wish. And it is very money orientated because it's like 10 wishes are guaranteed a 4-star character or higher, but it might not be a character, it could be an item, like a weapon. So you're not actually guaranteed a 4-star character, you're guaranteed either a weapon. So
Microtransactions.
No, but you can like you do get a lot of gems with missions and stuff like that. You don't have to spend money. I've barely ever spent money on the game, and I've still got a very good team. I think I've maxed out 4
Like
characters.
FIFA. FIFA is just it's just a gacha game.
Mate, I was playing FIFA early, and then Objective came out. I did it in 5 games. I was fucking sick.
Tell me I'm wrong. I challenge anyone to tell me that FIFA isn't a gacha game.
It's RNG, 100% RNG.
You change Ronaldo for Naruto, no difference. Same thing. Exactly the same fucking thing.
Hey man, why's that guy running weird?
What about you, Banana? What have you been playing? You've been grinding out the new COD, right?
Yeah, I started back on COD again.
Mm-hmm.
I did play Warzone and uninstalled it and reinstalled it about 8 times.
Every time.
As you do.
In a space of 6 months.
In the Discord, we just see like, hey guys, anybody play Warzone? I'm downloading it again, and it's genuinely like 6 times, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know. It's one of them games that you hate, but you still go back to.
You watch someone play it, and you think, "Oh, that looks good." That when you actually play it,
ask Rover how many times I've uninstalled and installed PUBG, and don't worry, we've all been there. Don't worry about it.
But I have been going back to because I love survival games as well. So I've been playing a few with them. I did have a go before Halloween time. A horror game, Visage.
Oh yeah.
we got a good fair few clips out of him for that. That was great.
Hey, yeah.
What's that? 8 clips in an hour. They had off me something like that.
2 seconds, guys. We're back in a sec.
No worries, dude. I remember when you was playing it, and I was sat there. I was literally waiting for you to just scream because Ray said there's parts in that game you'll be playing and you'll have like little mini jump scares, little mini like things, but then there'll be parts where you will be fucking scared shitless because of one little thing. And you did. You got the perfect clip. You pressed start and you were cowering behind your arms. You were fucking scared.
That was the best clip ever.
Genuine fear. Genuine fear.
Like, you know, I've anybody that's been on the internet since, I don't know, especially any teenager or preteen around 2010 onwards has watched people play scary games before, and even them playing scary games is like, you don't really get like it's like you want to feel more scared than you actually do. Like you get that jump scare, but you want that big reaction that like, you know, you've seen YouTubers have. But watching you get scared, like that was genuine fear. That was pure like.
I'll be honest with you, I'll play horror games, but like I said, I can't deal with them. I'm on edge from the start, and I went into that game completely blind, just knowing it's a horror game, and that was it. So from start to finish, you can hear your players' footsteps. With the sound of the game, I thought somebody was walking behind me, and I was like, not turning my character, but I was turning my head, just putting one eye on the screen, no waiting for it, but I didn't know when. I was upstairs, and I looked to the room, and it was completely dark, and I'm like, no, I'm not going in there yet. No chance am I.
You could really. That's the thing. Even when you weren't speaking and you were just like playing the game, like you were playing it really slowly, but that's because you could really tell that you could just see in your eyes and your facial expression how genuinely like terrified you were just to play this horror game. But it was so good.
No, but everyone was Top, you should play this game. You I think you'd like this game. So yeah, okay. I'm not gonna read up on it. I'm just gonna go into it blind. But
that's the way to play it.
Yeah, and I haven't played it since. From honestly, I legit haven't played it since. And it's like no, cause my cheeks were tense for an hour and a half.
Sat there, you just got the biggest butt muscles now. Your glutes are just rock solid just from playing that.
So aching afterwards. But that scare at the end, that finished me. I had to go off the game. So I don't think I could deal with another one then.
You've had a couple of scares, not just on that game as well. I remember the what was the game called?
I
Grounded.
wasn't gonna bring it up.
Grounded, mate.
I didn't want to bring that up.
Oh,
So,
his
like,
eyes are looking at me. It's
Oh,
fucking
mate, I
fantastic.
look back on that clip and then I realise But it's like I said, when you get scared or something happens to you in a fast moment, you say the silliest things, and then I just look back and I'm thinking, oh my god, his eyes are looking at me, and I'm thinking, where's his eyes are going to actually look? But I generally didn't expect that spider's head to come into that little tent thing and just be right on my cam.
He did
Face.
lunge at you, didn't he? It's like he was
He
right
did.
there.
I thought, oh, it's a little hole. He's not coming in here, man. It's going to block him, like, innit? With the wall boundaries and everything. But no, he was in there.
It was a very,
He was
very
in there.
scary moments for Top. I think I want you another horror game. We
Oh,
need to
please no.
find him like a really spooky horror
Dude,
game.
we need to play Phasmophobia with you.
Oh shit, yeah.
I feel like there's a handful of games that I think are worth buying a PC for.
Phasmophobia is one of them.
Phasmophobia is definitely one of them.
I've seen loads of gameplays of that, like, and even I'm watching it, I'm like, no. Why are you going over there?
You know what's crazy is like the thing that gets me about that game is the sound. Especially if you have in-ear, like I do. When I play PC, I'll have in-ear buds.
Yeah.
It's just 1,000 times more comfortable. And it's like, you know, when you're in the van, it's like the sound design in that game is really good. It's probably very similar to a lot of horror games. But when you're in the van, no real wind. You hear like beeping of things, and you pick up your stuff. Super calm. Then you go outside, and then you know your footsteps are quite, you know how it is, like clippy cloppy on the ground. Again, wind is kind of mild. You know you're outside, and then as soon as you take that first step inside, I don't know what they do to make the sounds like. It's almost like, you know, when you cover your ears and all you can hear is your own eardrums.
Oh.
It's almost like that. Like they've made it so dead silent, and all you hear is that eerie. It's just so that like everything feels very
tension of it.
dense. Everything feels like it feels like something's always hovering up just behind you. And then
That's
any
what
any other noise just stands out, like a door creaking, something falling over. Oh, great.
Well, that's
And
what
when,
Passage felt like to me, like, with the
yeah.
sounds, everything is just not just in your ears, like, if it's all in your head, and then
Oh
it
yeah, yeah.
plays on now. Even I can see why they called it a psychological horror game, cause it messed me up after that. I'm not gonna lie. Uninstalled it the next day.
Wait, you actually
Easy.
uninstalled the game? Fully uninstalled it?
I can't believe you uninstalled it.
Mate, you won't get me back in that. Mate,
We're just gonna
think
wait
I done
until
it
next Halloween. We're just
I'll
gonna
wait till
add it.
next Halloween.
It's gonna be an event. We'll we'll make it a whole big thing. Get as many people to watch you just on Halloween, just to play scary games.
No, I'll play any horror game that gets thrown at me, but I'm not gonna say I'm gonna like it. But I'll play it. People wants a bit of fun.
That's what
I'll
we
play
want.
it.
I'll
play it. We want the fun, we want the clips.
I'll
it's
put
natural,
my fear.
natural human behavior that it's, you know, humans enjoy seeing others in pain. And just so happens that watching you cower behind your own arms when,
Oh
you know...
man, I just thought I lost my sanity after.
Oh
that,
mate, that was just just pure fear. It was incredible.
It was just so genuine, and that's the best part about it.
There's no faking that, man. There's no faking it.
No, that's what I said. You know, I weren't even unpausing it. I was like, I'm sorry, guys, but I can't play no more tonight.
Because when it happened, you paused the game like instantly, didn't you?
Yeah.
Like straight away, you just paused the game. And you're like, yeah, sorry guys, no this is now.
It is on TikTok if you want to show it on your screen. We do have it on. We do have it on Kindred TikTok.
Where can I find it? If I don't find it now, I'll put it. Oh fuck me! You put me on the spot, Rover.
Oh, if you can't find it, you can't find it. I have to.
No, that's fine. No, I can get it up. Just ad lib for a little bit.
Ad lib. So, what's your Christmas plans, Tom?
Oh, same old, mate. Spending time with the family, making good memories and everything.
Yeah.
So, yeah, looking forward to that. So, I'm finished.
You finished your Christmas shopping already?
Yeah, I'm just...
Jesus.
starting the horrid part of it now. And rapping, I hate rapping. I hate rapping.
It's November the 12th. You do realise you've got another month yet?
I know, but I've always been an early bird on everything in life.
I love rapping.
Oh no.
Well, you do look like a B-Tech machine gun, Kelly, mate.
Oh,
Just
wow.
like-
Okay. Well, I'm getting a haircut soon. The blonde's coming out. All right,
But
boys.
no,
I got it prepared.
Oh god.
There we go. I have to click
Let me
watch
just
screen now.
let me share my screen. You got that? Can you see it?
We can.
Okay.
This is it, boys. Oh, that's fucking great.
Had my life flash before me.
Dude,
That's
it was
phenomenal.
just you really cower like
You do.
turn.
You're like, please don't hurt me.
Please not. But like
Yeah.
you can even see just leading up to it again, like just how stressed out you are, like really doing it for the content.
That's great.
And
And anyone watching, that is our
respect
TikTok.
it.
Oh, I don't know. It's
Our
like
official TikTok as well.
True.
I
You'll find
laughed.
the link to the TikTok down below. Or on the screen.
I laughed a rage a lot, see, when he came into stream that night. He was gonna go he's gonna go watch Netflix. And he just came into chat and said, forget Netflix, I got my drink, I got my popcorn.
Yeah, because if you
I'm
remember,
ready.
I told Maui as well. I told everyone that he's doing it.
Yeah, I was gonna say you went into Discord and put it into Discord.
Yeah,
and
I was like,
didn't
come
even
on.
listen to
You
the
have a big
night.
audience. Dude, watching people play scary games is good. It's good fun. It's to a point where people really search for good scary games because they genuinely run out. Because obviously, after you've played a certain scary game, like Phasmophobia does nothing for me now.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm still
like
on the
it's
lookout, but nothing stands out.
definitely,
for
yeah.
me. I mean,
I mean, I don't one that's just a classic, and it's a scary game, but I'd say it's more of a thriller at this point. Is Outlast.
I played Outlast 2 for the charity, didn't I?
Yeah, I played the first one. Haven't played the second one or the
Pretty
DLC.
good.
I've never played it.
You'll enjoy it, Top. It's not as scary.
It's
but it's good.
really good. It's not as scary, but
I find it's more like
it's
jump scares than anything else.
yeah. It mixes jump scares with shock factor, I think. So once you're like there's a lot of tense moments. I wouldn't say they're scary moments, but there's a lot of tense moments of like running away or having to get somewhere quickly. So I reckon you'll definitely get scared. I think it's almost like they get the jump scares out in the beginning because once you're like, I don't know, maybe halfway through, you understand the mechanics and like what's happening. So they kind of tone down the jump scares a bit. I think this is a while ago when I played it, but then it becomes more of like you start to respect the story and the actual, what you're doing in the game. And you can kind of chill out a bit, but it is just a really well put together game.
Yeah.
As opposed to, just
if I play a scary game it's gotta be a horror game, full on horror, like I was on Visage on that clip there. No, something like that generally put a fear into me.
What about Medium?
It's not scary.
Is it not scary? Is that
No,
one? That
I
one's
heard
more
it's
of like
not
a
scary.
story, like a thriller. No?
Story driven, yeah.
Is it really story driven? Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
because
I
that one.
read that up and I felt, I don't know, it's like, I don't know, like I gotta be scared and I gotta be in that zone moment, knowing I'm gonna be scared, the full on fear factor and everything.
Yeah,
But
I get what you mean.
it's like I enjoyed the survival game Subnautica. I don't know if any of you boys play now.
You know
I
what?
think I played the original.
I haven't. I've watched people play it. I know my brother really loves Subnautica, but I mean that's got a fear factor to it.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. I don't like deep water, and of course I go to play the game, which usually goes down.
Yeah. course, yeah.
hundreds to over 1,000 meters
Absolute
deep, which is pitch black,
adrenaline junkie over here.
and you get the scary noises from the creatures. You don't know where they are sometimes until they hit you. And like obviously, I played that before. I met another streamer over that, and I played. They fetched out Subnautica Below Zero, didn't they, in Game Pass?
Oh shit, is
So
that a new one?
that's the second one, yeah. So I
Second
thought
one.
I gotta play that one. It's a shorter story, but it's just like
Yeah,
I
you
feel like
you
it's
said
small.
yeah. I was gonna say you said that you completed it, and I was just like,
Yeah.
I felt like you just started it.
Yeah, it's like off stream. You know when you gotta do because a lot of farming, a lot of material finding.
Yeah, yeah.
That
It's
can be
very.
quite boring on stream. So I
Yeah.
wanted to do it offline,
I'll show you a hole to the camera.
but then when that happened, it's like, oh, I finished it when I didn't even mean to do it,
Yeah.
and it was a bit. No, it's a good game, more. But yeah, I've had a few clips off that as well. Off guard moments and everything.
Mm.
But no, I love my survival games. But
I was gonna
yeah,
say, yeah. Have you ever played Ark? It's a bit of a
yes,
reoccurring game
yeah,
on the
I played
podcast.
that when it first came out.
Ooh.
I played it with a couple of boys back then, but they all stopped, and then I found it a bit. I don't know, a bit boring on your own playing it.
If you play it on your own, you need to be in a server that's a bit boosted,
Mm,
I think. And you need to be doing it for a reason. But you are right. Playing on your own is easy to get bored. It's a
yeah,
lot more fun to play with like have your own little tribe. And
yeah,
then, have your own bases or one big base, and then you're not on it, and then you come back and like one of you's just captured a T-Rex on their own, and you're like,
yeah. I
when the
just
fuck did
watched
this
that.
happen? Like, how did
Yeah,
you? Yeah, man.
timing the big ones.
Oh
I
god. Oh, it's such a good game. I've got so many good memories on that game. Sorry.
I did love DayZ. We played that.
No, but I do
DayZ.
want to.
It's a
I've
decent game
watched
though, when you
people.
enjoy it.
I've
It
watched
is.
people play it. Yeah, that's
It's
another survival one.
yes. It's. I think it's more than just a survival.
Mm.
Survival is a big part of it because you can like catch a cold in it, then you got to find the right medication
Yeah.
and stuff
Like
like that. You're losing blood. If you run in without shoes on or no gloves, you can cut
I've
stuff
what's
like
it
that.
called? It's called Into the Wild? No. Oh, what's it called? I remember I played the beta of it and it was really good. And it had that slightly cartoonish, and it had that fear factor of you're in the wilderness alone and you just have to survive from there. And even to a point where like it was spooky again psychologically, and they had to put like little notes on loading screens and stuff to be like, there are no zombies in this game. It is just you against the wild. Oh, is it Into the Dark or something like that? Can't
I
remember
think
what
it
it's
could
called.
be Into the Wild. I think you're right there.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm thinking of a movie or a game. But no, that movie or a game, like a movie or a book. But no, this game is similar to that. It is kind of like you get cold, you get hungry, you can make yourself sick, classic
Yeah.
PvE kind of things. But DayZ has that Tarkov aspect. I suppose it's the other way around.
Yeah, it's like even
Um,
if you're fighting at night in it as well, sometimes you don't know if you have killed another player because there's like no hit markers,
yeah,
nothing to let you know what you've done. Just like going on instinct, gut instinct.
I want to try that out.
I remember acting a guy in the head in that game, My first playthrough I was streaming on Mixer, and a guy came into my building, he was like fully equipped, I wasn't. I had an axe or something like that, and I just smashed him in the head and I just killed him. He just stood there, I think he was a friendly.
Was he AFK?
I don't know, because he had a weapon and everything, but I took all the shit.
Yeah.
And I went on a killing spree. It was great.
There's AI on that game, though.
No.
No, he's a
not?
real person, yeah. Because his
Yeah,
teammate
so
kept me and I killed his teammate as well.
PvP.
Okay. Question on console, because I'm assuming you both have played it on console, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there proximity chat?
No.
It's-
It has got it on there, but sometimes it works, sometimes it don't work.
proximity chat is like the best thing about I think that's the one thing that PC culture and just PC in general has on console is just the people are so much more likely to. It's a lot easier to do, jump into team chat. Like you could be in a party or whatever, a private chat with your team, and you can jump into the team chat of whoever's on your team or whatever, as well as like vicinity chat is like super super commonplace, and people are also just more willing to get involved with it. And I feel like that's probably because there's more adults that are on PC as well.
There's
But
like
that's something that I just would love to have on console games.
I know I haven't played it for over a year now, so it might just be it. But back then when I was playing, you could like hold left on, I think it was left on the D-pad, and have a little a microphone come up on the
Yeah,
screen for
I remember
game
them.
chat.
Mm.
But then
Yeah.
sometimes you think, no, you speak, you might be working, maybe that person just not talking at all. So it's like, is it working? Isn't it working? Or they just don't want to talk when you kill them.
I want to try it.
But
You boys want to play DayZ? I'm saying
man,
now. I'll find time in between. I've just pre-ordered Pokemon.
because a
The new
couple of us, we bought
Pokemon
the
Diamond
DLC
remake.
for it. We
Same.
bought the DLC for it.
There's
Even though I
DLC
love
for it?
Pokemon. Yeah, another completely new map. But you get it's like PvE in it as well. Animals can kill you as well.
Mm.
But like I played with my couple of my friends back then, and they got killed, and there was 3 guys. I killed one. Me and the second guy was literally going in circles around a hay bale, shooting each other. So I managed to kill him, but his friend was shooting at me from a distance. So I ran out of bullets, so all I had was a sledgehammer. So we both started going around the hay bale. He was trying to snipe me, and I had my sledgehammer, so I
Just
managed to kill
dancing
him.
around.
Oh,
Dancing
how
around
I
with a
got away with
sledgehammer.
it. But I picked all the gear up off them, all the guns, all the ammo, and I went into a house then to leave because it's like 15 seconds when you actually quit. So I don't know if you die within them 15 seconds, it's like bad luck. But luckily enough, though, it was like 5 seconds left. I can hear people walking on the
Oh,
grass
no.
outside the house. So I thought, get me off, get me off, get me off.
Get me off.
Yeah, I
Let me
thought I'm not
out.
doing all
Let me
that. I thought I'm not doing all that just to get killed as I'm leaving the game. But no, I managed to get out, and I haven't played it since. But
Look, we need to play that game soon because I've never played it, but I've always wanted to play some kind of survival
Another
game
game that we should
like
play with
that.
him as well, though, is 7 Days to Die. He's never played
have
it.
you heard about that? I've
Yeah,
never played
he's
that.
never played it.
I'll download that bad boy. That's some good content right there, especially for you. 7 days is great. It does get to a
Yes.
point where it gets a bit repetitive and boring, and I know there's some really fun mods on PC for it, but it's like,
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard about that game. It's building a base, and
Very good game.
every
Very
7
good.
days, something like that you said, and the zombies
Oh,
turn
I
up.
think you're in a
Everything attacks
yeah,
you.
You just gotta build a
it's
base.
a really really fun game when you don't know anything about it or any mechanics or anything. As soon as you learn some kind of meta, it's like fuck. One of those games where as soon as you learn the meta, you just can't get away from it. And like your first few, I remember the first time I played it with my friend, we just didn't really know. We knew that so there's zombies everywhere, but obviously on the 7th night, every seventh night, there's a huge zombie horde that lasts until the morning.
Yeah.
So essentially, you're just, especially in the first week, you're just, trying to get your bearings, makeshift some kind of base or find a building that you can defend, and then gear up and get ready for the 7th night. And me and my friends did that, but it was just really funny because we got to a point where we'd been backed into this room. There was a multiple story. We'd kind of decked it out. I had a pistol with with one magazine left in it, and I'm literally I'm aiming at the door, just waiting for them to break through. And my friend's in the corner with a shiv. He's got a broken foot and diarrhea. And we just sat there, just cracking up like we couldn't. I was like, his name's Steve. I was like, Steve, are you ready? He was like, what do you mean, are you ready? I've got a broken foot and diarrhea. What do you expect me to do? I'm just like, just fucking hold the door. And I just.
Oh my god.
there with my handgun. Oh man, it's just those small like memories in games where you just don't really know the meta, and you can never get that back. It's like watching an incredible movie the first time.
Yeah.
You can never relive it.
No. No.
Oh yeah, good times, man. Same goes for like Zelda games. Zelda games are the same. That first playthrough is magical, but you'll never get it back.
Magical. I've never completed a Zelda game.
Magical. You've never
No.
played a Zelda game?
No, I've never
I
completed
played
a
one.
It was
Zelda
a fun stream, guys. I quit everything.
I've never completed one. I've played them. I've just never
you've
completed
never
played
completed one.
on the
Alright, cool. I
Nintendo
won't quit.
64.
Which one was that?
Ocarina of Time.
Was it Ocean? Yeah, Ocean of Time.
Yeah.
There's this one.
I never played those ones. I
You
was
didn't play
I
too-
played
Ocarina of
that,
Time?
but that's where the
No, I didn't grow up with an N64.
that's when you remember
Wait,
all the classic game tunes back then as well. The new growing up as well, and you remember the tunes. It's like, oh yeah.
I grew up with two Zelda games. Because it's NES, SNES, Super Nintendo, right? Or N64.
Say again, sorry.
It's NES, SNES, and then the N64, right?
Super
That's the
Nintendo and the
yeah.
Nintendo.
So we had the SNES, the SNES, and we
Yeah,
had
Super Nintendo.
what the fuck is it called? A Link to the Past?
Basically, what you're telling me is you were poor.
What
Yep.
do you mean? I had them.
What is this, Rover?
I don't know where I was going to go with that joke, actually. It was just...
Yeah, sorry, man. Sorry to bust the bubble, but yep, I was poor. Yeah, that's exactly what it was the case.
Damn it.
Yeah, it was. No, we had the SNES, and I had links. So with Link to the Past, and this is me and my brother, and we had Link's Awakening on the Game Boy Color. So those two Zelda games were like, oof. And then the first like 3D Zelda I played was Wind Waker on the GameCube.
Wait, I remember Wind Waker.
GameCube. I remember them.
GameCubes were awesome, weren't they? They were very good.
GameCube was
tiny discs.
It sold terribly though.
Really?
It sold really badly. Yeah. It was, dude. It was competing with the PS2.
Yeah,
and we all know how that went down. Yeah, it was like graphically it couldn't compete. Which is frustrating because the games on the GameCube were
Well, very good, yeah.
So good. But it was like the timing that they released it, especially in the West, competing with the PS2, which was just an absolute titan of a console. But yeah, it was just it was like wrong time, wrong place in terms of releasing it and competing wise.
So no.
No, you're gone. I wasn't gonna say anything.
Did any of you have the PS1?
Yeah.
What would you say your top 3 games are that you played on a console?
Can't even remember.
That's
Final Fantasy VII. I'm pretty sure PS1.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
I remember playing that.
I never had that. I had Final Fantasy 1, 2.
Really?
Yes.
They never intrigued me, to play. I've never been into stuff like that.
Good
I
story.
love the way the battles and all that set out.
Yeah,
turn-based combat.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, I've just never been interested in that.
It's very strategic. It's very like, I mean, it derives strongly from board games, like Dungeons and Dragons and stuff like that, where it's just like, here are your options. What are you going to do? Like, fucking dragon, flops his dick on your best friend. What do you do?
You join the fucking
run away.
You join in, mate. What do you want to do?
Join in, run away, cut it off, and then you have your stats, which decide on how well you do whatever you want to do. That's where it kind of comes from. Have you guys ever played board games? You ever been board game people? Or
I'm 30 years old. Of course, I've played a board game. What happened?
I was a really young kid, yeah.
All right, it's one at a time.
Snakes.
You're the guest, Top Banana, please. Your board game experience. Go on, please.
Not very good with my brother because neither of us could take losing, so the boards would end up being flipped upside down off the table.
Just fucking yeet the shit, yeah.
Any game. It's like the down to Connect 4. Remember them? Mate, oh yeah,
paper. Just,
coins, the red coin over there, yellow coins over the other side of the room. Monopoly was the worst.
Oh,
Monopoly.
fucking hell, yeah.
Yeah,
Monopoly's great. I like playing that as an adult.
Oh,
Yeah,
I played that on the week away,
unnecessarily
and
aggressive.
Kaylee wanted to break up with me. She got annoyed because I would buy the houses and the hotels on my properties, and she'd owe me too much money. She'd have to quit. I'm like,
Yeah,
that's the whole aim of the fucking game. What do you?
That's how you live.
Yeah,
It's
she
the
went,
point in the
oh,
game
can you give
where-
me an IOU? I'm like, no, give me the money. It's like,
Can you give me an IOU?
I want to win, and she sat. Let's do an IOU. I'm like, no, you owe me 2K. Come on.
You can do house rules where you can just play it kind of like role playing, where it's just like, all right, like you don't have to pay me this time, but you know, for the next 2 turns or something, if I land on one of yours, I don't have to pay either. Like you can throw in. I think house rules are really, really fun.
yeah, or paying back with property cards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what we do. The property card stuff.
Yeah.
But I was cheating anyway. She didn't know, but I was cheating. I was sneaking money out because I was the banker. I was taking.
You motherfucker!
I was
She deserves to break up with you.
Oh
I was taking
God.
a couple of hundreds here and there. I was taking a 500. I mean, I didn't even buy Mayfair, mate. I didn't even buy Mayfair. I took Mayfair property and put it in my collection.
I'm gonna clip this and show it to your girlfriend.
No, but like she didn't even focus because I would take like Mayfair. I didn't buy it. I would just take it out of the property and just put it on my list. I was like, that's mine.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was it a life lesson for her? It's like you weren't paying attention.
You have to focus.
I've been laundering money this whole time. You had no idea. Keep up, Kaylee.
I would land on her
Fuck's
properties.
sake.
I'd land on her properties and not tell her. She didn't even realize I owed her money.
Oh no.
I would just carry on.
Okay,
With it.
that house rule I kind of like, where it's just like, if you're not paying attention, then
Yes,
you know.
your fault. I can do it.
Yeah. I'm breaking and entering and nobody found out. So that's what that is.
Because you can get it on consoles and everything as well. Can you Monopoly?
Yeah, you
How
can.
Hang
many
on, it's not the
players?
same. It's not.
I don't like the
fucking same.
computer generated because it could be. I just don't like it. I like it when you roll the dice. You have control of the dice.
Yeah.
So it's the man who plays gadgets. Okay. Microtransactions. Just don't like the chance. I don't like that the computer's in control. I don't like it. Don't appreciate it.
I feel like you have to attack me every fucking recording minute. It's great.
I was
I don't
just like
spend money on them.
phone users right now for Rover's reaction.
I was waiting when he was going to try it. Finding
Surprise.
that
I
key
gotta do.
moment.
That's what I gotta do. Just gotta like cheeky little attack. But it's the same. It's like games like Uno, like on the computer and stuff. It's not the same. You need that physical presence. You need that, you need real hands to flip the board.
Yeah.
That's what you need.
Exactly.
But something I've never done and something I'd love to do is play actual Dungeons and Dragons.
I've never
Like,
played there.
I just fucking love it. Just
Is
the
that where you like
idea
roll the
that
dice and you have to like do a stuff like someone's a dungeon master or something and they read you.
yeah,
through?
you got a dude that's just running the game, the host or the dungeon master, same,
Hmm.
and they're taking you through the story. You have because you don't need any pieces. You do just need dice. But I mean, it's 2021. You can download an app if you really want to. I mean, Rover wouldn't because he doesn't trust it. He doesn't. Don't trust them darn computers.
Okay.
Sorry, as I was saying.
Just remember,
And then
mate.
you could just have your character sheet where it's got who you are, your stats, your special abilities, your special things, and then any equipment that you've picked up along the way. And it's just cool because it's like a really good campaign and a really good DM will you'll have loads of options and you can just do it. You can kind of just do whatever the fuck you want. You meet a traveler down the way and he seems a bit sus.
Kill him.
And just be like, I can I cut his arm off? And then a good DM will be like, all right, roll for initiative, blah blah blah, and see if you can cut his arm off. If you,
Oh, mind playing smart. That'll be funny.
it's just it's fun, and I want it. That's the thing. It's very time consuming, but I really you should listen to you can get some really good. They make for good podcasts as well. Some of them are a bit annoying. Some people get too into the character in a way where it's just like they're doing this annoying voice the whole way through for like a 2-hour podcast, and I'm like, I can't do this.
Oh, bitches.
God. Yeah, but for like 2 hours, like they never drop character. Like they're method acting like a fucking dungeon troll for 2 hours, and I'm just like, this is kind of annoying, honestly. I appreciate it, like, you know, the commitment's unreal, but. All right, boys. How much time? What are we doing for time, Rover?
Just under an hour.
Just under an hour.
20
I
minutes
thought
left
it would be fun to do some would you rather scenarios. You guys familiar with this? Have you boys been to school?
School, I'm not
Yeah, I
sure,
did.
mate. I've never really.
Rover is questionable. We all know why. But Banana, have you been to school? Or
I
did you go to
have.
middle school?
Yeah, I
I
survived
don't trust those schools, man.
Schools in general, just them schools I don't trust. Have you got any would you rather's in mind? That maybe they're your favourites or ones that you've been asked before.
I never.
You know, kind of like
been asked me.
No, me.
you know,
I had no
would you
friends
rather,
at school, mate. So
would you rather have your hands cut off or your feet cut off?
Oh, I've seen that online, like a game, innit?
feet, because I want my hands to masturbate and play video games.
Like you're masturbating a couple of masturbate. That's how you're masturbating. I'd be worried.
Hey man, my visits to the glory holes are my fucking business only.
Masturbate. Sorry, Rover interrupted you there, but
Oh fucking hell!
That's the way you. No, I can't say it.
No? can't say I've ever masturbated before in
No,
my
it's,
time.
no, I can't say it. It's not a podcast.
How I spend my
Yeah,
Saturdays,
no.
boys, it's my business. But what would you
Ooh,
rather,
okay.
though? Top feet off, hands off.
Oh,
You're a gamer. Just
So-
remember this.
Yeah, but can always learn.
To walk on
The
wang
stumps.
people
Play,
off with your
play
feet.
the controller
I'll
with your
pick it up with
toes.
strategy.
But no, it would be my feet. Yeah, keep my hands.
I think I'd. Oh, that's a
It's
tough
a bit.
one.
It is a tough one.
See, I'm a
perks either
I'm a
side.
skateboarder.
You are.
I've been skating for like 10 years now.
Just do handstands
So-
on your board, mate. You're fine.
Mm-hmm. Just go back and 4.5 pipe with your hands.
Ooh, okay, so it's like there are people who can skate with prosthetic legs.
Yeah, just do that.
Also, there are people who can play games who like were born with essentially no hands, or they have some kind of disability where they have to like. There's a guy who has like he's got, I think it does it count as a hand? More of a nub, and he's got his other hand and he holds the controller, and he rests his nub on it, and then he uses like his chin and his mouth to use like
I've
the
seen
left
that.
stick and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's
That's
insane.
incredible. Yeah, that's incredible.
There's just absolute nuts players, and then you see the gameplay. I think he's playing Apex as well, and if you just saw the gameplay, you would have no idea. You would never
Yeah.
know. You would never know there was a dude with a nub in his mouth that just absolutely destroyed you in Apex.
Mate, if I saw the
Alright.
fucking kill feed back, I'd probably quit. But like, I'm sure.
Yeah, I just feel like the term thumbless really comes to mind. You're just like, wow, okay, I guess. All right, here's a good one. Would you rather find true love? It's option A, or have garlic. Does this say garlic? Okay, they wrote it wrong. Would you rather have true love or garlic bread and £100 every week? This says $100, but so £100 every week and garlic bread. Let's assume just one stick, or you find true love. Like I'm talking like like true love, like perfect happiness. You know.
Like, I love my wife. Don't get me wrong.
But I love
definitely-
garlic bread.
No, not that. No, I've been with my wife for so long. True love is like, how do you know when do you actually think that you do love that person?
That's the thing.
Can
This
you
is why it's.
describe
I
it?
mean, this should be an easy question. We're all in long-term relationships.
Yeah, cake and fuck off. I'm with garlic bread.
Oh wait, no.
And
Okay.
£100 a
I see-
week.
I see where you're coming from. So you're assuming that you're already in true love, and that you'd have to scrap K to get. Well, K, first of all, that's a big compliment. But also, it's like a backhanded compliment that he assumes that you'd have to get rid of K to have the garlic bread at £100 every week. I was thinking more like you'd find true love, like it wasn't the person that you're with, or you could stay with the person that you're with and have the garlic bread and $100 a week.
Garlic bread,
£100.
garlic bread, $100 a week, please. Thank you. We're done.
General consensus?
We're done.
100 bucks and some garlic bread.
Yeah, because $100 you can buy me some more garlic bread. Unlimited garlic bread.
So much fucking garlic bread. It's actually it's a loophole for unlimited garlic bread. Okay, let me just proof check. Okay, this one. Which of these powers would you rather have? Look at a username and see their full name plus where they live.
What?
That's weird.
That's a
I haven't
hacker.
read this. I have not proof checked this, so I'm gonna have to really be on the ball here. Elasticity to shape your body any way you'd like. Look at a person's eyes and see their date of birth. That's fucking useless. Can we just, for a second, does that help?
Worst Avengers ever.
Does
Like,
that
what
help
is going on?
anything? It's just like, we have a new Avenger. What does he do? Just stares at you and just goes, June 21st. Oh my God. How did he know?
Jesus.
It's actually a dude. He's just on an insane luck streak of guessing people's birthday. Sorry, hug someone and you'll see the person's future. That's kind of cool. Mind reading to know what the person is thinking and feeling. So I'm gonna scrap this. Oh, you know what, boys? I read it wrong.
Oh my God.
Sorry, it wasn't date of birth. It was date of death.
Oh,
My brain jumped a couple steps.
Mate, I'd fucking hate
so
that.
you look
That'd be
into somebody's
awful.
eyes and you can see the date that they die.
Yeah, but could you imagine somebody having that special ability and
That'd
just
be
say,
aw-
"Oh,
you know,
you
dude, that
been
is
killed by a car tomorrow. I'm not going to tell you." You know what I
just
mean?
look, mate. Whatever you do tomorrow, just don't get in a car.
Yeah,
Don't go
stay
driving.
home. Don't go
Stay
outside
home.
the
Stay
don't go
home.
outside the bedroom.
Get in a bunker. To be honest, fuck it.
Yes.
But you know what? It doesn't. You look into a mirror.
You saw your own death, yeah? You know when
That's
you're
what I'm saying.
You're gonna die.
What happens when you look in the mirror? Look at a username and see the full. See how much control do you have over some of these powers? Because one of them is look at a username and see their full name plus where they live.
That's like just stalker mode.
Yeah, it is that. That's a bit creepy.
Oh, there's a guy called Shy Shepherd 123, and I've just read it now. Is that like instant? Now I know exactly where they are on the planet,
Yeah,
or
you
do
know
I
where
get
they
to
are,
choose? Do
and
I
you
have to
know
look
their
at
name.
it and go like Shy Shepherd 123, and then it's like Raven Vision, you know.
God,
Or a little attack.
Anyway, I think we can all agree that it's elasticity to shape your body any way you'd like. Okay, next.
No!
We're not gonna
What are you
further
talking
explain
about?
that.
That'd be a funny one though. Somebody winding you
That's what
up
I'm
the
saying.
other side of the room, stretch your arm out, and we're gonna slap.
Yeah. Rover can masturbate at longer
Yeah.
I could
ranges.
masturbate from anywhere I wanted. It'd be fucking perfect.
Oh, without one in his
Dream.
hand, one in his hand.
Whoa!
I didn't do this. I did this. So fuck off.
Oh man, mind reading would be a curse.
It
Like
would
I
be,
just
yeah.
wouldn't. Nah.
'Cause
Hug
you'd find out
someone
what I
and
really
seeing
thought about it.
somebody's future again. That could be a
one's
curse.
good, but that one's good.
What if you just hug your mum and you just see that they just, I don't know, overcook something? And you're just like, "Pff, I guess you're gonna overcook something in the future, or they die. Like either way, it's a bad day,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah, but if someone
Like,
had
it-
that power that could have prevented your birth, they would have been like, they hugged your mum, and they're like, oh my god, she's going to give birth to such a twat. I mean,
Fucking
Jesus Christ.
everybody wins. Everybody wins, Rover. Owen could have been prevented. I could have been prevented. Yeah, I'd say it's elasticity just for the memes.
of the masturbation.
Personally.
Yeah, okay, we'll go with that.
Well, yeah, for the masturbation. Oh, this one's kind of good.
Gonna read this one right?
Yeah. I'll read it right. Would you rather be in a serious relationship
Oh, garlic
with
bread.
a with garlic bread, or garlic bread. No, would you rather be in a serious relationship with a superhero, space explorer, or mage? Wait. Oh, from their respected genre. What the fuck does that mean? Hold on, let me check the.
Top, would you rather, mate, listen to your favourite song for the rest of your life and not listen to any other song? Or listen to Owen read these fucking questions out?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I think he's
That's it.
making
That's
them
all
up
I've
as
got.
he goes along.
Yeah, I'm just sat here, just like I'm looking at a blank page right now. There's nothing here. No,
Loads
yeah.
of different
Would you
paragraphs.
rather be in a serious relationship with a superhero, a space explorer, or a mage?
We have to pick one of them three.
Yeah. Pros and cons. What you got?
What type of superhero?
Dealer's choice.
Batman.
Whatever you envision the superhero. Let's just say like a generic like 1950s superhero, comic superhero. You know, like Wonder Woman, Superman.
So super racist. Okay. I don't want the superhero.
Yes, from the 50s. So they're just you're with a superhero. They're racist.
I'll go with the mage.
The mage. I feel like the
Magic.
mage is the only good choice.
Yeah, magic.
Space explorer sounds risky.
Yeah, they could die in a like yeah.
As a comment, what are there any cons to being with a superhero?
You become a target. People like the villains target their partners, don't they?
It's just like,
Yeah.
dude, this serious relationship stuff. I've been kidnapped like 10 times this month. This is awful. Like, I'm really grateful and lucky that my other half is just good at their job. But fuck me, man. I have shit to do, you know.
It's like, no, the space exploring one as well, obviously the risk of what can happen.
Yeah,
But then
maybe you
it's-
could go with them. Just chill out on a
But the-
spaceship for a bit.
No, but then what could you see when you're out there?
Uranus.
I knew I was coming.
Thank you.
Fantastic. And honestly,
Thank you.
just incredible.
Oh, I was.
The second he asked, "What can you see out there?" In my head, he was going to say something. He's going to say something. And he fucking
Oh
did.
god, that just.
I
just
should have
get-
known because
Dude, you set them up.
fast-
I just knock them down. That was. That was
it's
good.
just how fast he answered the first question. I should have known then. He had something ready.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. God, the slow clap made it as well. As soon as you said, "What would you?" and I'm like, he's gonna say, "See out there, Uranus." I was on it, man. I was so on it. Any downsides to fucking a mage in a serious relationship?
I don't think so, mate. They can
Don't see
create
so either.
garlic
I guess
bread.
getting they can magic some garlic bread in front of me.
They could give me
wifey material.
Turn you into a toad.
Oh.
Yeah, that could be fun. That could be like a fun couples thing.
I wouldn't argue with them.
You want to be a frog for a bit?
Um,
Just
just lose
string
the
is
arguments.
punishment.
Do the fucking dishes, mate. You're a great frog.
Lose the
waking up as a
arguments
frog.
every time.
That's what I'm saying. True. All right, let's see one more. Be rare, live it down, rare, be. What the fuck? This one seems. All right, this one's. Ugh, that one's kind of shit. There's one where it's just, would you rather be smart or happy? Some people don't get that choice.
I'm dumb as shit and I'm happy, so I'm fine.
Exactly. That's statement proven.
There we go.
Would you? No, this one's good. Would you rather live at? Is it good? Would you rather live at nighttime forever, so nighttime forever, and be rich, or live at daytime forever and be poor?
You're asking me to be Batman or a poor man. It's Batman every day, mate.
Well, you don't have.
He doesn't have powers. If you're going to say he's not got powers.
No, I know he's not got powers.
He's
but
just a rich guy that runs around in the dark in spandex kicking people's asses.
Dude, it's a dude with PTSD that has a lot of money and a lot of training, I guess.
Yeah, so I'll be Batman, please. Thank you.
But to be no. But Bruce Wayne's a billionaire. You
You
know,
just said rich.
Through
So
his
how rich?
parents.
How rich are we?
exactly. I feel like we need to define what poor is and what rich is.
The thing is,
Alright.
I'd go life and poor because you can work hard to become rich.
Nah, 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 nah.
Whereas
This
You're
is
not
nah,
allowed.
nah,
You have
nah,
to.
nah.
You have to
You
be poor for
can't
the rest of
crawl
your
out.
life.
Oh,
Yeah,
Batman every day of the week.
this is you got to be. This is
but would there
black
be
or white.
crap or nighttime every day?
Strip clubs.
You know, he's
fucking-
have to bloody
Yeah, but
adjust to be like
dude,
cats.
in the winter, not that bad. Gets
Nice.
dark at like 4:30 here.
Yeah, yeah.
True.
It's 4:30 and it's just like cool. Let's go. Wait, we'll live at nighttime forever.
Oh my god.
Although, oh, okay, see, I'm thinking like vampire terms, you know, where like it gets to nighttime, you're like, cool, I can wake up and go about my day. But I think this is saying like
You're permanently in night.
I think it's like North Pole shit, where it's just like permanently day, like or permanently night,
Mm.
like 24-hour clock. So does this account for everyone? So like it's always nighttime for everyone, and I'm rich. Doesn't sound that bad. I'll put my money into making a facility in which emulates daytime. Charge
But
people
what
for it.
else?
Make more millions. Make more facilities that emulate daytime. Loopholes, baby. Anyway, nighttime forever rich.
It's
Done.
gotta be. Yeah. That's a silly one. That one. Silly.
How was it silly? I blew that one out of the water. I really owned that
It's
one.
the fact. Would you rather be poor or rich? It's like I don't give a shit where I'm living, mate. Poor or rich.
Coming from 3 middle-class people. I think the answer's quite easy. Oh man. How are we doing for time? I think we're in
Just
the
over an
hour
hour,
mark.
Yeah, just over an hour.
Yeah, yeah. I say we
But
wrap it up there.
but in remembrance of Maui, because he's not here
Ooh.
today.
Yeah, he's dead. We killed him.
He's not meant to say it.
Really?
Sorry, he's away.
Yeah, he's on holiday. Just say that.
He's on holiday for a really long time.
No, in remembrance of Maui, I've got a game question in my head. I was going to ask you. Only just one. Whoever gets it wins.
Okay.
Because he's the one. He's like the game master right now.
Banana, would you like a buzzer round?
I'm not good at this stuff, mind. So you probably will beat me.
It's only one
Let's
question,
have
isn't it? I've had it since the beginning.
Exactly. So, what's your word? Mine's pineapple.
Mine's top. Make it simple.
Pineapple.
My guy.
Top.
I love some top too.
Oh.
Please give us the question.
Right. And the thing is, earlier I've had it made since the beginning. Earlier on, Top said he's never played a Final Fantasy game, and I was like, oh fuck, because the question is, in the Final Fantasy franchise, the character Lightning has a sister. What is the sister's name? Top's like, I don't fucking know.
Dude, I've played Final Fantasy 12, 1 and 2.
So you should know this.
What's the girl's name again?
Lightning.
Wait, no, I think she's in 13 actually, not 12.
I'm just gonna
there you go.
I'm just gonna go out there. Top. I say,
Oh,
man,
oh,
I'm just
come
gonna
on.
go out there.
Okay, go on.
I don't know if his sister's lightning is a thunder.
No, mate, that's a smart, educated guess. But
Yeah, that is a
unfortunately,
good guess, to be fair.
unfortunately,
I
it's
have
wrong.
no idea.
Owen?
So she's it's her sister, right?
Sister.
Sister. Lucy.
No.
Kevin?
How did you know?
Oh my god.
Tom's like, I'm just gonna fucking put this
Just
in.
like, oh, just look at Google.
It's actually a very basic name. Like you've got Lightning
That's why I went Lucy.
and you've got Sarah.
Oh, you know what? I wasn't anywhere close, but I was on the right track.
So we did Maui Prod there. You both got it wrong. So.
We both fucked up. Just
Yeah.
like, oh man, Maui's questions were.
Oh
Fucking
mate, that's
insane.
why I thought I'd get an easy one, just a random one.
That
easy
wasn't
question.
an easy one. We really, man, we just need to know. You should have asked a very Wales specific question,
Okay.
and then I wouldn't have gotten
in the
it.
TV show Gavin and Stacey.
Oh, I'm fucked.
Did you watch Gavin and Stacey, Tom?
To be honest with you, I never.
Oh, no man.
He lives it. He doesn't need to watch it.
Reggie Welsh.
Yeah, I was gonna. For those of you that don't know,
I don't
Gavin
need
and
to watch
Stacey is
other. No, I
is
need
a
to
popular
watch.
TV show about a couple. One of them's from London. One of them's from England. One of them's from Wales.
James Corden and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
With
Oh.
his chicken boonahs.
Can you list it off? Can you? No, I'm not doing this. Not getting to this. Let's end the podcast here. Top, thank you so much for being here. If you want to find Top streaming, oh wait, do you do anything else? No, you just stream. If you want to find him on Twitter and
TikTok.
Twitch and
TikTok.
TikTok.
The
Are you the same on all
Instagram.
socials?
Yeah, all socials.
I'll get all his links in the description.
Everything will be in the description down below. It'll be TopBananaaSR. You can also find all the socials for the TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and the Discord, most importantly, if you want to get involved and possibly maybe one day be on the podcast.
But you got to say nice things about it.
The rules are you have to dress exactly like Rover. That's how you get on the podcast. You have to dress like Rover.
You're so funny.
Everything will be in the description. Rover, any last notes?
Yes, the next episode of the podcast will feature a big boy. We have Denks. I was talking to him today. We've got Denks boy, a big Call of Duty streamer.
DenXH.
I was going to say, I'm glad you said it first.
We've got Dench.
He'll be guesting on
friend
the
of ours.
podcast. Yeah, very, very
He'll
good
be on the
streamer.
podcast. So
Really nice
we got to be a bit more professional when he's on and actually have some more structure. Not that he would care. I just feel like it would look better.
We did, but we did have a little blip because obviously I've been away for a week. Then everything's like, Maui got ill. And...
True. But that one should be good. Probably has some hard questions for him. Maybe we'll test his game knowledge in that one.
Yeah,
I think that'll be a good one.
I can build. Even if we have Maui here, we still have 4 of us.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Top, any last words?
No, it's nice coming on. Yeah, like it's nice coming on. Yeah,
It's been brilliant having you, mate. 100%.
Thanks for being here, man. I say any last words and
He's
just
like,
makes noises. Guys, check out everything in the description, and we'll catch you next time.
Peace out, beautiful
Bye.
people.